Wow. Paul O'Neill, so nice to see you.
Our pleasure.
That is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Our pleasure.
I'm still trying to recover. This is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's a set of 2 cassettes or CDs for $21 or $30, and with those, you are going to get a special bonus CD that you can only get on QVC right now, which is going to be 2 songs.
That is true.
That you guys have not recorded anywhere else, right?
Anywhere else, we recorded just for QVC, and the first one is called The World That He Sees, which actually would fit in the rock opera of the second album, right after The World That She Sees, and when you hear it, you'll see right how it fits right in. And the other one is like a Christmas lullaby kind of a song. And again, you can only get it from QVC and only available here, just for you guys.
By the way, over 400 of these have already been spoken for. It's been extremely popular. What you're going to get 2 CDs or 2 cassettes plus a bonus CD or cassette for $21 or $30. And you know, you guys really, I would try to recognize or describe the sound, but it's impossible to pigeonhole. How in the world would you tell somebody if they say, okay, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, what kind of music is that? What would you tell them?
It's just very dynamic. It's got a little bit of symphonic from the symphonies. It's got a little rock and roll. It has some great choir vocals, some child choir vocals, and we blend it all together. And it gives a great dynamic. Again, it's like if you're in a car and you're going 90 miles an hour, eventually you feel like you're not moving at all. Same musically. If you go from, the rock has a little bit more edge to it, the symphony's a little more grander, and the vocals just, they cut a little bit more because we just keep shifting, but we keep it interesting. And it's all sewn together with a lot of, the great, Christmas melodies that have been filtered out over time to like the very best.
And you were saying that when this first came out, it was #1 on how many different types of music
it went
stations?
to like #1 most requested in like, pop and AC, in
That's adult contemporary, right?
Right, adult contemporary, and hard rock and Christian. And it was basically the first time for like Atlantic that they ever had a single form of music cross, so many bridges. And
well,
again,
I've never heard of any other song or CD or anything that was #1 as far as requests on adult contemporary and hard rock
and Christian and pop.
Pop.
Yes.
That's amazing.
I mean, you always try for that, and when you're writing, you're like, you want to reach something that reaches everyone. But with the Christmas music, again, no matter what kind of music you grew up in your life, if you're into, hard rock, symphony, rap, jazz, we all grew up on the same musical themes, on Christmas. Between 6 and 12, we all listen to the same music.
Right.
So we've used that as the basis, and then we've sewn it all together with new music that uses that as a starting point, and plus it's all sewn together with a story. It's a rock opera. It's very easy to understand, and the story really works on both albums. And again, like a song like Ornament, it's a beautiful song. It stands on its own, but when you realize about it, there's a father singing about his daughter who's not home on Christmas Eve. It cuts a little bit deeper.
Definitely.
And that's how we make it work.
Now, I want to make sure, I'm going to just ask our producer if we're going to go ahead. Can we go to another song right now? Okay, over 800 of these have already been spoken for. I'm going to get out of the way because, frankly, you heard me enough, and we would love it if you guys would do another song.
Totally our pleasure.
Okay.
Christmas Eve, where we sat next to our first tree, on a mist reflected light of a candle in the night, and I gave you a music box. Back then it seemed like so much. Watched it go round and round as the melody they unwound. All these things are now long gone, and not to be wished upon again. But the music box continues to turn, candle in the window continues to burn. But I know they're just memories of Christmas past, girl. You and me, yeah. Remember but the music box continues to turn. The candle in the window continues to burn. But I know they're just memories of Christmas past, girl. And me, yeah. I miss you, baby. Oh, yes, I do. And it's been far too long, girl, since I last laid eyes on you.
I got the lights up on the Christmas tree. I got the candle lit for you to see. And beside this window I will wait. For inside this night it's not too late. I got the lights up on the Christmas tree. I got the candle lit
You know I'm gonna wait.
and beside this window I will wait.
But I know it's not. I know it's not too late. I've got the candle lit for you to see. And beside this window I will wait. For inside this light I know it's not too late.
There's nothing I hate worse than actually interrupting that.
No.
Thank you so much. That is just beautiful. And they told me you were a guitarist, right?
Yes. Isn't it scary?
The fact that he ever didn't sing just
Yeah.
absolutely kills me. I don't know. And you're doing a number of songs on these CDs. Wow. Thank you so much. Well, you know what? Once again, I'm just going to get out of the way. This is going to be 2 cassettes or CDs plus a bonus. Over 1,300, over 1,300 of these have been ordered. I'm going to get out of the way and let you guys do one more song.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Lisa.
much.
Thank you. Yeah, let me get out of the way.
counting down. Just 2 months till Christmas this Monday on QVC. We'll be decorating for the holidays with Valerie Parr Hill from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern.
Well, I'm not big enough or loud enough to make enough noise for that. That was incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Paul, welcome to our studio audience.
Totally our
Paul.
pleasure.
It's great to have you here, Paul
Totally
O'Neill.
our pleasure.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra, you understand now why. As I said, I had this like little party on Saturday and I kept playing this music and everybody would walk down the steps and say, where did you get this? What is this? And your incredible group has a name that you've got to explain because I think it is as uplifting as the music that we're hearing today.
Well, it was late at night. We had to come up with a name for the band because the album's about to be released shortly. And I had been to Siberia back in the mid-'80s. And Siberia is incredibly beautiful, but it's also incredibly harsh and unforgiving. And life is incredibly beautiful and sometimes can be incredibly harsh and unforgiving. And in Siberia, the Trans-Siberian Express goes straight across it, and life, music is the thing that goes straight across life. And
it keeps us safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a little overly philosophical, but
I love
it sounded good in the morning. And
I walked out of the room today, I'm like, I love these guys, and I fell in love with you through your music because we've all had a chance to collect CD after CD, cassette after cassette of Christmas music, but I was just blown away when I put your first CD in. How would you describe your philosophy to people who are buying you for the first time today?
Well, again, it's a mixture of known, tunes that have been filtered out through time over the years, plus there's new music, and it's all sewn together through a story. So it's like, you get the music, you get the things you're familiar with, and you get the story, and it just seems to work, and it seems to cross a lot of lines, and people seem to love it, and we're very happy that it worked.
Well, you were telling me that these CDs have really kind of just taken the industry by storm, because every venue, whether it's Christian stations or rock stations or alternative
pop,
music stations,
yes.
everybody wants to hear it,
It
right?
basically went to top, #1 request at like all kinds of different stations, and for the first time in Atlantic history, that it crossed so many bridges. But again, I think no matter what kind of music they're into, if it's classical, if it's in rock, if it's pop, between the ages of 6 and 12, we've all grown up in the same melodies. And if you take those and use those as a base, it just worked.
And I love that this, spans the generations, because the teenagers come in and they just want to go to sleep when you have your typical Christmas music on, and this will just wake you up. Now, I know you don't want to hear me talk, you want to hear them play. Oh, Come All You Faithful is next?
We'd love to do it.
Take it away.
Thank you.
And you're listening to the music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, brought back today for the first time this holiday season. It's your choice of either the cassette or the CD. And of course, we were very busy on the phone line, so please do be patient, and we'd love to have you stay on the line and use automated ordering. Again, it's E25165. We do have a couple people who want to say hello before we give you another chance to hear this incredible orchestra. So let's bring Gertrude in, shall we? Want to say hi, Paul?
Okay, sure.
Okay, hey Gertrude, welcome to QVC. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Oh,
Gertrude,
please
how
meet
are you?
Paul.
This music is fantastic.
You are.
I have never heard them before, but I heard the one song, that was enough.
That's how I felt.
Very, very kind. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful,
You on the
beautiful.
Christmas card list for life. Thank you.
Gertrude, have you ever in your lifetime heard anything like this?
No, nothing like that. They make the carols sound just excellent.
Well, thank you, Gertrude.
Again,
It's going
thank
to
you
make
very
your
much. That was
holiday.
very kind. Thank you.
Bye-bye. And that's what I love about your music. And what music should do, it should bring generations together. And
We
from
agree.
Gertrude to her children to perhaps your grandchildren, this is the music to play and enjoy. My big fear is that my husband's going to take my CD and put it in the car. So you might want to get more than one set to make sure you have yours and your husband hasn't spirited away. Another quick hi to Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Welcome to the show. Meet Paul.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
I'm fine. I got the two sets, one for the car and one for the house.
Good girl.
That is great. Thank you so much.
You remind me a lot of Mannheim.
Oh, again, very talented band. Absolutely. Great musicians.
Definitely, but different, but great.
Yeah, no, what they do is great, too. And,
Right.
you
But you do just a little different twist, which is fantastic.
we have the vocals in the story, which we tried to add, you know, to make it a little bit different.
Right.
Right.
It's
Even
all,
for us old folks that are well over 50. So.
oh, come on. You're as young as you feel. And I think
You're
it's
puffy.
almost like a rock opera that you'll have a chance to hear, and some of the additional songs that we don't even have time to show you that you'll enjoy, Barbara. So have fun with it and enjoy it.
Have a good holiday, both of you.
Thank you,
you
Barbara.
very much.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to have one more song from you guys
Yes.
today, Music Box Blues, but I would remind you to stay on the line. Use automated ordering. You guys are incredible. Let's
Thank you
listen
so
and
much,
enjoy.
Jen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Paul.
Thanks, Bob. Ready?
Remember last Christmas Eve, we sat next to our first tree. Ornaments reflected light of a candle in the night. And I gave you a music box. Back then that seemed like so much. We watched it go round and round as the melodies unwound. But all these things are now long gone and not to be wished upon again. But the musical box continues to turn. The candle in the window continues to burn. But I know they're just memories, like Christmas past and you and me. Remember that old fireplace that held the room in warm embrace. And as we watched for Christmas ghost, the fire held the shadows close. But now upon that Christmas scene, the candle wax of melted dreams, ornaments of shattered glass, now belonging to the past. But all these things are now long gone and not to be wished upon again. musical box continues to turn. The candle in the window continues to burn. But I know they're just memories, like Christmas past and you and me.
Over 4,500 of you have now dialed in today for the set of 2 Trans-Siberian Orchestra cassettes and CDs. I love this. I've been in and heard a lot of nutcrackers and never one quite like the one that's playing in the background. This is incredible. It's uplifting. You've got to get it while you can. We are very busy on the phone lines. $21 for the cassettes, $30 for the CDs, and we've got some gift certificates available too. Do a gift certificate and the CD all in one. Here we go.
This holiday season, make the easy choice for the choosy people on your gift list. Give QVC gift certificates. Share the holiday spirit. Call QVC at 1-800-345-1515 and select QVC gift certificates.